It is February the something, the 15th. And Potatoes, the first kitten to leave the barrier. And I didn't see how he got over. I was too busy feeding Millet when he did it. My guess, though, is he probably climbed over this little guy, used him as a booster. A little smart there, but now he's walked around the room. He's explored a little bit, but he spent most of his time looking back over the barrier like, now what do I do? I'll bring him back over in just a minute. His mom's out there with him, so it's not like he's hurting for anything. Just having a good old exploration time. Got important kitten things to do out there. Anyway, I thought I'd start the close-up since we've got this milestone happening right in front of us. In other milestone news, I couldn't get anybody to eat this morning, so I had to continue to tube feed Millet. There's a little bit of a mess out there that Mom positioned them right by the litter box, and she makes a big mess. I clean it up every day, and she still throws litter everywhere. I'm sure you've heard it too. She digs forever. Now he's talking. Potato, what do you want, buddy? Hi. Who are you asking? You asking me or your mom? All right, buddy. Okay, come on. Oh, hi. You just gonna come over? You gonna figure it out? I think he needs something to stand on. He's trying to use the lamp, but it's slippery. You know, your mom's laying right by the wall. You can climb over her. He's not able to think that far ahead. She's right there. Okay, Potato, let me help you out, buddy. Come here. Oh, yeah. All right, right back in. How was that? Was that fun? Oh, hi, jump. Leap right onto my lap. There's nobody to play with out there, is there? So, let's see. Nobody would eat for me this morning, so Millet got tube fed again, which, is fine, but they've all got their little teeth in, so they should be ready to start any time. Plus, 4 weeks, they were 4 weeks old yesterday, and that's about the time that we expect them to start thinking about food. Yeah, not always. I mean, we've had some go all the way to 6 weeks before they do. We may have even had some go a little longer than that. I'm not sure. But so that's something we're still working on, I guess. And then, I brought a litter box in. It's brand new, so I can show it to you. Nobody's used it yet, of course. We always just use an old food box for their litter, and we start them out with a wheat-based litter. Sweet Scoop is the brand name. And we do that because little kittens will almost always eat the litter to start out. So we use a litter that's a little bit easier on the stomach than the clay clumping litter, because that's going to happen. They're going to eat it. So the wheat-based litter is a little bit better for that than the clay is. And we're going to start sort of trying to litter box train them a little bit. I think Rye is actually trying to clean food off of Millet's face. Millet's probably got a little bit of cat food there or something. That was sweet. So that's Rye pulling on his nails. That's some advanced little kitten cleaning from Rye. And that's Millet looking all serene and taking a nap. And that's Corn with the 1,000-yard stare behind him. Must be worn out from having played so much this morning. Meanwhile, speaking of playing, Potato's still going nuts on the blanket in my lap. Potato! Hi, Potato. Why don't you go wake some of these kids up a little bit for this close-up? You ever think of that? Oh my gosh, he just jumped and bonked his head right. Did you hear that? He jumped directly into the bottom of that thing. Oh boy, you are going to learn how to judge those jumps a little better, aren't you? That's the best kind of teaching, the kind of the immediate feedback. Instant feedback. right, now he's going to work the camera for a while. Play with my toe. I understand you want to fight something, but we should give you something more appropriate to bite on than my finger. Here's an old cactus toy. Do you want to play with that? Oh, where'd you go? All right. You get all excited and jump into the end table again. There you go. That's the thing you want to fight. Yeah, get it. That was a good pounce, buddy. You're going to be a hunter in no time. Oh, what is this? What is it? Rosie Lee, I haven't heard that anyone has applied for Myth yet. That doesn't mean that nobody has, but if they have, I haven't heard about it yet. So I would encourage people to apply to Adopt Little Myth. She's a total sweetie. She's been hanging out just a little bit more every night. I've got to put Maggie away, like I mentioned before Myth can come out. So, but we do that, and then Myth has a good time. She gets along fine with everybody except Maggie, who just goes in there and bothers her too much. Wow, Freedom Fry, that's going way back on the joke list there, Heartseer. Oh, speaking of Myth, though, this morning is the first time I'm using my new Myth coffee cup. Here, I'll show you, and then I'll have some coffee. Look how cool that is. I love that art of Myth as sort of a mythical creature. And it really looks like her, too. I mean, you know, except for the antlers, obviously. She hides those pretty well in real life. That's on our Teespring store. YouTube has this option that lets us put some of our t-shirts and stuff under every video. You might even see some under this one if you're watching on the right kind of device. But for some reason, it seems broken. It won't let me put my latest designs there. So it's just some of the older designs that are there, and that's disappointing because I really want that Myth one to be there. There's also a truffle design that's recent, but I don't know how to tell you guys to easily find them either if you want to. You can find a link to our Teespring store from our website, kitten.academy. It's under other stuff, it's under merchandising. So you can eventually find it that way. But there's so many different designs on our store, it may not come up right away, or it may be right at the top. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got for you right now. I'll get the word out about it again because I just love this art. I really do. I love it so much. It's really pretty. And I've got it coming on a t-shirt too, but the t-shirt hasn't arrived yet. Teespring, they do a thing where they build up a bunch of orders before they print anything. So, like when I order the t-shirt, they don't send it right away. They wait for a whole bunch of other people to order the same t-shirt. Yeah, Brenda, it's not, Teespring's not the most user-friendly site, but we liked it because they had a good integration with YouTube, which is, as I was saying, kind of broken at the moment. And also because they give us just a little bit more of the proceeds than Zazzle ever did. Not a lot, but you know, it makes a little bit of a difference. Every bit counts, doesn't it? Okay, all these kids are sleeping. Meanwhile, Potato's still trying to eat me. You're gonna grow up to be a lion or something, buddy. Look at you. Okay, but you gotta learn to play with things that are more appropriate than my fingers before you get so big that it's a problem. Like a lion. What else have we got over here for you to bite? Here, try this. This is what they call a fun tube. Let's see if you think it's fun. There you go. Bitey, bitey. He only likes prey that moves. Meow, meow. Oh yeah, I didn't see the question, but I saw somebody must have asked a good question because I saw the response in chat, which is that we do technically adopt out our kittens anywhere in the United States, but since the pandemic is on, DAWS, the Danbury Animal Welfare Society that processes the applications, we've had a very strong preference for someone who's local enough to make a day trip here and pick up the kitten. So, like a 4 or 5 hour drive at the most from Connecticut, from Monroe, Connecticut specifically, or Danbury, Connecticut, or that general area. So it's kind of limiting, but I'm sure we can find somebody that's right for Myth in that area. And Myth is a cat that I think, if she's got a house that she can settle into for a long time, probably the kind of cat that can get along with other cats and is going to be fine, even probably in a noisier house over time. I kind of think that she'll be like Eddie in the end, where she still spooks easily. Eddie still spooks very easily, but he's learned enough to be comfortable in his place that he can come out and hang out and be fun and do all of his stuff. So that's my expectation for what Myth will eventually be. But right off the bat, she definitely is going to need a quiet place. It doesn't have to be a quiet house, but she probably needs to have a room like she has here that she can hang out in and be nice that way. So there we go. I saw somebody say they're my neighbor. That's good. You should apply to adopt a kitten. Rich, I've tried chicken baby food on previous kittens, and they don't usually go for it. Um, but that doesn't mean I won't try it again. For these kittens, I might. I've also tried KMR2 on them. I've tried the kitten formula of the Fancy Feast on them, and I've tried the RC Mom and Baby Cat food on them. So they've had a lot of options already, and so far they're not taking any of it. But that's kind of normal too. Like I said, they're not at a point yet where they're behind the curve, but I just want them to start eating sooner rather than later, mostly for Millet's sake. I'm hoping that once Millet starts eating, we'll have a better idea of how manageable his little condition is. So we'll find out. That's your fun tube. This fun tube looks like that 80s photo backdrop with the lasers. Doesn't it remind you of that? Maybe I'm just thinking of that because somebody on the Discord chat convinced me to order one of those backdrops to use for the next photo shoot, and I did. So these kids are probably going to show up with a little bit of a retro themed photo shoot at some point. I'm excited about that. You know the backdrop I'm talking about. I think it's supposed to show up tomorrow, actually. Hmm. Well, I guess it's the potato show this morning. We started it because he was out. Everybody else is out in the other sense. Look at that. That's millet and corn next to each other and rye face down in the cow bed. Look how cute these two are, though. That's so sweet. That's Millet is the one with his paw up, and corn is the other one there. You can see how difficult it is to tell these kittens apart, especially when you're watching on the regular stream and the camera. Its color reproduction's not so great. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, yeah, Flower's right over here. She's taking a little break on the outside of the barrier. Looks like Potato's about to fall asleep now too. Just went from play to sleep, like flipping a switch. Oh, are you waking up a little bit? No, just repositioning. Just repositioning. Aw, look at that, snuggling up. Little Millet's gonna sleep on a corn. It's nice. What's up, corn? Hi. Oh, Potato wants to come and work the camera. Oh, Potato. Oh, okay, there we go. Hi, Potato. I'm climbing right over everybody now. What are you yelling about, Potato? Tater. You asked them to wake up and play? Are you just yelling because you can yell? What is the yelling about? Are you yelling because I wasn't paying enough attention to you while you were sleeping? What does it all mean? So dramatic. Such a little drama kitten. Well, Flower, I guess break time's over. Potato, what do you want? Uh-oh, now he started them all on it. Maybe he just wanted some food. Do you hear all that slurping? Is he gonna do it again? No, of course he stops making the noise. That's fine. Look at that little nursing dance, though. So that's millet and corn and potato. And Rye's still over in the cow. Well, let's go see everybody else real quick if we can. I don't know where everybody is or what they're doing, but let's see if we can't find out real quick. I'll leave my coffee and stuff here, so I have to come back right after the close-up and get it. Here we go. So, here's Ari. Hi, bud. I know, first off, that I know exactly where Myth is. That's an easy one. She's in her room. I wanted to open the door and let her run around a little bit, but the other thing I don't want to do is I want to wait until after she's finished all of her breakfast so the other folks don't come in here and eat it all. That right. Hi, Myth, yes. Goes right for the snuggles. She never gets tired of those belly rubs. A little harder to see her antlers in person. Yeah, she is drooling on me. You can already see some of my hair slicked down there. Good job. Good job, Mitto. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. So sweet, Mither. Mhm. There we go. All right, we've got to go see everybody else, Myth. I know. I'll make this up to you later. Maybe we can watch some TV together or something. Get a little noise in your life. What do you think about that? Can't just be quiet all the time. You got to learn to deal with some sounds, you know. Okay. Okay. Nobody back that direction. Just take a quick look over here. There's Eddie in the chair. We don't need to see that. And I don't see anybody. Oh, well, there's Rumor. Rumor's got a winky eye. We're treating it. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's the URI or if she ended up getting a little scratch in some of her roughhousing, which she does a lot of. She likes to play and wrestle and chase everybody around a lot. Either way, it's the same sort of medicine that we would use in her eye, so we're doing that. Here's little Smokey holding down one of her usual spots on the bed. All right, Smokey, we won't bother you right now. She's totally figured out how to use that microchip bowl, which is nice. Sorry, yeah, micro crisp bowl for our international viewers. And okay, there's Ari. Where are the kittens, though? All right, there's Caviar. Oh, there's okay. Hang on, we'll come right back around him. So Truffle's sitting here looking all pretty. Hey, Truffle. Such a pretty blanket. I like this one with the little daisies, I guess, and cats on it. Sweet blanket. So there's Mom. Here is Saffron, all alone in the hammock. Also looking good. Okay, Sappy. All right, then we come around. Here's Caviar over here. Everybody's just taking it easy right meow, huh? Guess that's all right. Hi, big guy. Hi, big boy. Got a purr for me? Oh, I can hear a purr, but it's a little quiet. I don't know, did you hear that? He's doing some purring for us. And then we have Mac. Macadamia nut right up here. Hi, Mac. Yeah, your nose looks like it's seen some better days, but we're working on it. At least your eyes are finally all clear. Got some nice eyes, looking very pretty. Yeah. So there's Mac, Caviar. Yes, hello. Hi. Pretty boy. And Saffron. Saffron's decided to go back to sleep since we're not paying enough attention to her. And mom. Everybody doing their own thing this morning. That's fine. And then one last thing. I think Custard is out, and he's probably, oh, he's right here. I didn't expect you to be right here. Hi, big guy. Oh, my goodness. You and me need to go on a diet together, pal. Oh, big guy. Okay. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining us for this close-up this morning. I hope you enjoyed it, even if it was mostly sleepy kitties today, which I didn't quite expect, but you know, they never do what you expect. If you want to keep watching the kittens, check the Kitten Academy live stream. If you want to see some good pictures of them, check our website, kitten.academy. And also, if you want to apply to adopt Myth, check our website, kitten.academy. There's a link there for the adoption application. I know it's kind of a monster application, but just do what you can. It's read by human beings, and we all understand. So there you have it. He seems like he's almost as big as she is now. Let's see if we can get a perspective of them together. Oh, he's going to go right to trying to nurse. Here's Rumor to play with the kittens. Cav is a very big kitten, and Truffle is a very small mom cat, so it probably won't be long before he really is bigger than them. That's right. You show her the punishment for sneezing, Custard. That was some good play right there. Oh, the lobster does work. It doesn't trigger as easily as the fish does, but it looks like they've got it going for the moment. There's a little unexpected fun for the end of the stream. The minute it stops moving, she's like, I'm done with you. She really is a playful kitten. She, like I said, she spends all morning. If you're on our faculty stream for the Patreons, you probably see her in the morning. I mean, literally running from one end of the house to the other with kittens either in front of her or behind her or both, or Maggie or Custard or everybody. She chases everybody. I saw her chasing Eddie around this morning. But she's pretty polite about it too. Like I said, if she catches them at the end, she doesn't like attack them. She usually stops and just gives them a little tap. Like, okay, Tag, you're it. Anyway, I guess we do have to wrap it up, but I will adjust the cameras on the regular stream, so if there's anything happening here, we'll be able to see it. And if not, then you can watch the kittens upstairs or both or whatever I can do. Thanks again, everybody.